Like right underneath this trailer that I'm gonna watch, there's this tweet that's like, me and that Miraculous Awakening audience, I don't give a fuck. I mean, that's basically gonna be me in the theater. But it's fine. All right, do watch whatever you want. I mean, and plus I could just be like, yeah, it's for work. It's for work. Don't worry. Still though, I'm hyped to see what this trailer has. I know the animation is gonna be really good. There is really just one thing that I hope is fixed, and that's Alia's hair. If it is fixed, then I'll be actually really happy. If it's not, that's gonna be a bit of a shame. But Mr. Zag himself said that it would be fixed, so we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, we know this is gonna be a retelling of the Miraculous series. I imagine Gabriel's gonna be introduced and defeated in this movie. I also think that maybe the whole shipping thing is gonna be settled in this movie as well. Like there's not gonna be like you have to wait until movie 2 to see what happens next. Like as far as we know right now, Miraculous Awakening is its own it's its own bubble, right? So the plot is gonna start and end in this movie. I wonder if there's gonna be a release date. Hopefully there is. I suspect though that we're not gonna get this until the Miraculous season 5 is over, because I feel like Thomas is gonna want to end his story himself first and then release this, because I think that would make more sense rather than it be like, oh yeah, you saw Zag's way of doing it, now you're gonna see the original. Like that, I feel like that would make less sense, but we're gonna see. So I don't want to waste any more time. Let's see what this trailer's got. Already the color looks amazing. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be able to understand any of this. That's Master Fu. Marinette looks great. Oh, is this Master Fu's place? It's a lot more filled with stuff. Oh, so she just finds them. Master Fu doesn't give it to her. Oh, here she is. Oh, look at that. I love the yo-yo design. Oh, it has a mind of its own. God, the music, the extreme epic theme. Shot? Yo, I love that expression that he had. That was very Disney. Oh, that's beautiful. July 5th? I think that's what that said, right? July 5th? Okay. July 5th. Like I said, I think season 5 would be over by then. But okay. I mean, I'm not surprised about the visuals. It looks really, really good. The color, the characters, the expressions, they all looks really good. Like this right here, I mean, just beautiful, really well done. We have Master Fu's place. Now this place, I'm not saying it looks abandoned, but it looks like, as opposed to in the series where Master Fu actually gives Marinette the box that contains the Ladybug Miraculous, here she just finds them on the floor. Now it could have just been left by Master Fu, right? Like, oh yeah, she found them, but Master Fu actually hid them there. It looks like also we had that Ladybug right here guiding her, so that could also be a part of his plan. But I mean, that's clearly Master Fu right there. And in the series, he has like not a yoga, like it's more like was it like a masseuse place? Like it was giving massages or something, or it was like unlocking, like, he was oh god, what's the word? The one where like they go like and that fixes you. It's not a massage, but like I can't even think. But like he has his own little store going on. Here it looks a bit different. Like either selling, either he's hoarding all of this stuff or he's selling this. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm guessing that this is a shop because Marinette was able to go inside. But we see this ladybug here guiding Marinette. It's not Tiki, but it's just like a magical ladybug guiding Marinette into the to the ladybug earrings. We have some more stuff here, like just yeah, a bunch of things. So I'm guessing this is like a store or something, but maybe they were closed. So oh yeah, here's the symbol right here, the guardian symbol. That's cool. Okay, and then that's where we see the ladybug earrings. So she puts them on, and then we get this really nice transformation here. This is the first transformation. Looks beautiful. Love the cat screaming. That was very funny. Obviously this is gonna be like a comedy, superhero drama, love, similar to the series, you know. But yeah, I'm glad that we're gonna be getting some good humor. The character, the movements looks really good. The hair bobbing around. It all looks really nice. In the series, like, she was basically told everything right away, like by Tiki. Obviously off screen because we already knew what was going on by that point. But here, Tiki has not appeared yet. I don't know if they just cut that. I think they probably did. And we see that Marinette is really confused about what's going on. And after we get this yo-yo to look at that. That's so detailed. I love it. Obviously, I guess we wouldn't be getting something like this in the show because it's, you know, they would have to keep up with that detail. But here, they're able to do stuff like that, and it looks really good. They should sell this. Either it could be like one of those things that open up, like those, like, you know, pocket mirrors, or it could be a yo-yo itself, but like they should sell this design. So many Miraculous fans would buy it. It'd be a waste not to, because that looks really, really good. I know the Miraculous, not market, but the Miraculous items aren't, you know, they aren't the best. But if they start shaping up stuff like this, they could sell, definitely. But here we see that the yo-yo has also a mind of its own. I don't think it's being controlled like by Tiki or anything. But that's an interesting thing because it's like, I guess this is something that Marinette's gonna have to be able to control, or like work with. But yeah, this thing has like a mind of its own. It's going against gravity, which is a little bit okay, I guess. Like, I like how Marinette, it was basically just a magical yo-yo. It couldn't fly, but like she was able to use it similar to like Spider-Man with his webs, like, you know, attached to something, which we see here as well. But like the whole flying thing is new. It's similar to like Doctor Strange and his cape. But yeah, we'll have to see how far they can go with that. Yeah, here you see that there was no flying involved. She threw it, it attached to the train, and then she was off. Like, you see, it doesn't look like it's like helping her like that. Here, I don't know what it's attached to. It's similar. It reminds me of like Spider-Man, where like there would be Spider-Man games where like it would just, his webs would attach to the sky and he'd be able to fly. He would be able to swing. But yeah, this is obviously, this is her first night out, or like one of her first nights out, and this is where she first meets Chat Noir. I love that expression right there. That's very Disney. Doesn't look like Adrian at all, though. I will say that, but like I do like the expressiveness. Like, you know, they're not afraid to make them look a little goofy. Public destruction here and there, that's fine. And then after that, we get this shot, which we've seen in the show before, like both of them hanging upside down. I'm pretty sure we saw this in the origin episode. This is how they first met, but this is a lot more. This is bigger. This obviously just looks beautiful. I love it. It kind of gives me Peacock vibes. I don't know if we should be worrying or anything. I don't know if the Peacock Miraculous is going to be involved. If they ever do a Miraculous movie too, then they could have, I don't know, the Felix as the bad guy having the Peacock Miraculous. But this does give off the Peacock Miraculous vibe, just like the feather. It kind of looks like feathers, and then the color scheme is very similar to that as well. Not as much as, like, it doesn't really look like, as far as like, you know, comparisons, it looks a lot more like the Peacock Miraculous than the Butterfly Miraculous. But yeah, okay. And then after that we get like Adrian talking, and then he's already like, you know, fawning over Ladybug. Love their hair too. Oh my god. But like, it's gonna be really good. gonna be really good. They look younger than they do in the show, but apparently they're older, which doesn't make any sense. I think they should have just stayed the same age. The thing is, like, if they stayed the same age, then the look would make sense. But the fact that they're actually older is like, you would suspect that they would look older than they do in the show, but whatever. Still, wow. Visually speaking, I mean, there's nothing really much we can say about the story. We haven't seen much, but visually, and we all kind of saw this coming already. The show, I mean, the movie looks like it's going to be really, really good. Really, really good. I'm very impressed, and I can't wait to see what we have in store. So tell me what you guys think about this short little trailer, this teaser really, and what you guys, are you guys excited for this Awakening movie? Are you still on the fence? Or are you just like, what's the point? Me, personally, I think I would have rather had this animation with a new story altogether, like, you know, one that takes place maybe after. And it's like, a lot of people would be like, well, a lot of people wouldn't be into it because, you know, there's some people who haven't watched seasons 1 through 5. But like, you have like anime movies where that, like, you know, they take place in the middle of the story, and, you know, really like they kind of give you a little bit of background of what's been going on, and they bring people who haven't watched the show up to pace, you know, and they still do really well. You know, Demon Slayer movie, My Hero Academia movie, like Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super movies, like those have done well. Well, I don't know if the Dragon Ball Z movies ever came out on theater, but the Dragon Ball Super movies came out in theater and they were successes. So I think they could have done that. But, you know, the animations got me hooked. I'm going to have to wait to see how the characters act. We haven't really gotten much yet. Like I said, we haven't gotten a lot of characters. It just was Marinette, Ladybug, and Chat Noir. So really, we haven't really seen much about this world yet. So we still have to wait. But I mean, so far I'm gonna watch the movie, so I guess that's what's important. But yeah, I will see you guys for the next Miraculous video. Hopefully it'll come out soon. Till then, bye.